team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On the option, they'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had...
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Lets it fly. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags it over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Sticks it in his belly. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. The option look. Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. A run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Goes to the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll go read option right on 1st down.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They'll run play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Hauls it in.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. All kinds of time before he fires right. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. On target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be a draw. Fights off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Here comes the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Might be looking to run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Makes the grab down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout by the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll run the option. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Going to the running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now the pitch. Shoots his way for more. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
On first down, read option to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the option, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. The give to the tailback. He's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Give to the big fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Give to the fullback. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finds a little space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Catch in the middle, it's Poe.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Whoa, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
16-yard line. And that's another.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got the tight end outside. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
He wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll go to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they're after him! And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Caught over the middle. It's Poe. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those 1st downs, and just make that clock run.
They're working that left side. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Run it with the fullback. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Let's see what they have on third down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.